Hello everyone, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is Idris again, aka Pattern Craftsman. So I'll be showing you how to draft a peg skirt. So what do you call it? Pencil skirt. So first thing you need to do is trace your basic skirt block. These are my basic skirt block size 8. This is what I'll be using in showing you guys how to draft a peg skirt. So if you don't know how to draft a basic skirt, all you need to do is click the link below and sign up for my basic class. So let's start the class. First thing I'm going to do is trace my basic skirt front and back. First thing I'm going to do is trace the basic skirt front and back. So my skirt block is tops on the hip level, so I'm going to add the length to make it the actual length for my peg skirt. So I'll trace it without changing anything to the hip line and upper hip, then indicate the dart position. So for a size 8, the skirt length for a size 8 is usually what? It's usually 24 to 25 inches. It's usually what? 24 to 25 inches. So I'm going to mark 24. This happens to be the knee level. I say it again, the skirt length for a size 8 is usually 24 to 25 inches, and I'm going to be using this point stops at the what? Knee level. Knee level. So I'm going to just place my pattern master on this point and square it out. Place my pattern master and square it out. So I'll measure whatever I have from the hip line to the center front, 25 centimeter. I'll put it down here also and mark what? 25 centimeter. Same thing applies to the back. I'm going to measure the full length, which is 24 inches. Then I'm going to square and measure 25 cm for the width. So I'm going to measure what? 25 centimeters from the center back. Then I'll take the steel ruler to connect the line. Same thing applies to the front. So guys, I want you guys to take note of this. If you're making a peg skirt for a clientele and then the knee length stops, this is like 24 inches for the knee length, because you don't want your clientele to struggle while walking with the skirt, you need to do what? Probably raise it up by what? 4 inches, which is equivalent to what? 10 centimeters. Because I want a free movement. I want to make a peg skirt and also want to make sure my clientele has room walking while walking. So I'm going to raise it up by 4 inches, which is equivalent to what? 10 centimeters. I'll come to the back also. I'll mark 4 inches, which is equivalent to 10 centimeters. So I'll connect the line. And connect the line for the front. I'm going to just square and label above knee. So guys, label what? Above knee. Same thing applies to the back. So for the peg skirt shaping, because the peg skirt, I want it to like fit properly on the down area. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to mark from the hip line. This happens to be what? The hip line. I'm going to measure it to the above knee and get the midway. This is 26.2. I'll probably fold and get the middle. So once I get the middle, I'll mark the middle. Same thing applies to the back. I've gotten the middle applied. So now I'm going to square out these lines. For the front, it might not necessarily get to the end, but for the back, it's better you do it to the So you label here midway. So after we've gotten all that, take note we've not outlined the dart leg, which is we're going to come back to it. So for the shaping, is usually 2.5 centimeters, which is equivalent to 1 inches. So I'll mark 1 inches here, 1 inches here, and ½ inch on the midway area. I say it again, 1 inches on the knee length, 1 inches on the above knee, and 1 inches and ½ inches on the midway. Same thing applies to the back, but for the back, you're doing it on both ways, both side back and center back. You're going to measure 1 inch for both side back and center back. Same thing applies to the above knee. So for the midway, don't forget it's going to be what? Half. So we're going to be using the varying curve to do the peg skirt shaping. For my previous, while I was talking about the introduction class, I mentioned the name of these tools. It is called varying curve. You use it in creating any skirt shape. So I'm going to place it on the hip line. Make sure this part is corresponding with the hip level, and then you rule it till it gets to the midway. After you make sure you got to this part, you flip it over and then blend it back. So with the help of the straight pattern master, I'm just going to use the straight line to connect it. This helps you get a proper fitted shape and also looks free for you to wear or your clientele. It makes it comfortable if you do that. So I'm just going to mark out the dart. So for the back, same thing applies. I'm going to place it this way. I'll flip it this way and blend it back to the above knee. So for the center back also, I'll place it like this and flip it over like this and shape it to the above knee. So don't forget, use your pattern master or your straight ruler to connect this line. So for back shaping, any back shaping has contouring, so you have to take out 1.5 for back shaping, subtract it for the dart, which is 0.75. Here also you mark 0.75, so the dart becomes what? Smaller, because I did what? Back shaping. This is the new width of the dart, so I can decide to use my varying curve also to reshape it to the center back. This helps you take care of the back shaping. This helps you take care of the bulge at the back. So guys, this is how to draft a peg skirt. All you need to do right now is what? Label your pattern. Please don't forget that. Label your pattern. This is SG, which means straight grain. Also on this part also you create a line and label what? SG. Don't forget this is side seam, cut to piece because it's the back. While the front will be what? Cut on fold. So guys, that's how to draft a peg skirt. So my next class, I'll be showing you how to create the vents for the back and how to bring out your midriff yoke, which is also known as what? Band, on my next class, guys. Stay tuned. Thank you. Have a lovely day. Bye.